Greetings, this is Vane and welcome back to a new series of Let's Play Stellaris, Series 8, where we are the Scyldari Confederacy. Okay. Let's play with you.
Construction complete. Research complete.
Trade across interstellar distance presents a new set of challenges to overcome. It's critical to achieve the transfer of goods from one system to another in a timely and above all cost-efficient manner. See how this bioreactor works.
Colonization in progress.
A colony ship has made a gentle splashdown in the planet-spanning ocean of Heka Prime, just off the shores of a large archipelago. This fertile island chain will serve as an excellent first landing site. The ship has been permanently anchored in preparation for its conversion into the administrative headquarters of the new settlement. Its reactor core is in the process of being removed so that it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up on the island surrounding the former starship's massive hull as colonists begin to disembark in large numbers. The first Scyldari city on an alien world. It's a great day for the Scyldari Confederacy.
Construction complete.
When we opened the airlock of the alien starship, putrefaction and decay awaited us on the other side. Our preliminary investigation uncovered a scene of carnage. After examining the mutilated bodies of the crew, we were certain they tore each other limb from limb. We could just leave, but then we'd never know why this tragedy happened. Intriguing.
Research complete.
Transcendent learning. Yes. An advanced hour will aid science officers in their task to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations and boldly go where no blog has gone before. The science ship will be able to explore the galaxy with help from an AI.
System survey complete. Research complete.
Optimal processing of mined materials allow us to reach new levels of efficiency. We found a bipedal robot floating in space. Its faceplate is featureless and its metal exterior is damaged. Preliminary scans indicate it has residual power, but its power source is radically different than from our own. Its internal circuitry may hold memories of its previous existence, but recharging it and translating its information will take time. Scan the robots. Bandit, scan the robots. Through diligent effort, we have found a way to recharge the robot's power supply and scan its memory banks. Sadly, the machine has deteriorated so badly that we cannot retrieve coherent information. We will consider a follow-up study, and we may search for others of its kind, but the fate of this mechanical castaway must remain a mystery. In the centre of a particularly large crater on TBR 677 lies a cluster of metal shapes undoubtedly of alien origin. Science officer Pokey Digilat is convinced that they are massive planetoid mountable propulsion devices intended to push TBR 677 from its orbit for purposes and destinations unknown. The SCS Dipolog is on standby, its crew ready to begin the disassembly and analysis of the alleged propulsion systems with hopes of improving our own thruster technology. Okay.
Research complete. Ships upgraded.
A great battle between the Great Navy of the First League and another fleet took place not far from here some 2 million years ago. The gravity well of Tamada 3A has since captured much of the debris left by this engagement, and the wreckage of several massive hulks can be found on the moon's surface. Intriguing.
Situation log updated. Construction complete. Research complete.
Colonial centralization. Robust frameworks for local governments created on a per case basis to meet each colony needs. Well, you can have breakthroughs in nucleation and artificial womb technology allows for the mass production of individuals based on a common genetic template. Yeah. Unlike processing networks and dispute stations, even the ocean's currents can be managed to a fine level of control. Digging deeper, we have uncovered the ship's science lab. Minimal power saturates the scene in ultraviolet illumination. A riot of purple shrubbery is releasing thick clouds of spores. The ship's doctor used a laboratory and a ventilation shaft to flood the ship with an intoxicating mist. Intriguing.
Research complete.
Okay. Containment fields. Containment force fields are excellent for isolating and holding various substances or specimens so they can be analysed in detail. Okay.
Construction complete. Colony established.
Okay.
System survey complete.
As the SES pod passed through an asteroid belt in space, science software reported that the ship experienced a number of sudden gravitational shifts. Ever curious, Pocky dispatched a number of probes to scan the debris field and discern the cause. Turns out that the culprit is a number of gravity generators of old alien make. Sputtering on dying energy sources and with their polarities inverted, they occasionally spew reverse gravity into the void. though not enough to force. We're not with enough force to cause any serious harm. Not anymore. Science Officer Pocky theorised that the generators once provided artificial gravity to a large asteroid in the belt, but some malfunction eventually tore the rock apart. Disturbing thoughts.
System survey complete. Research complete.
Wearing a powered exoskeleton suit augments the user's strength and speed. The military applications are obvious, but it will also increase labour efficiency. An abandoned life force was detected in close orbit of 101. It is covered in scorch marks, presumably from when the pod's mothership exploded, and preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of the SCSG Jolsk managed to open the pod, revealing the remains of a reptilian alien clad in a resplendent uniform. Clutched in one of its claws was a massive picture of another individual of the same space, probably a mate or revered leader. Interesting.
System survey complete. System survey complete.
Colony development speed. By giving control of the colony ship to an artificial intelligence, the crew and colonists can be placed in suspended animation. Yeah. The SESGLs discovered a previously unknown strategic resource on Delcor 1I. Dubbed volatile motes, these preternatural particles contain a tremendous amount of energy which could be exploited in energy production as fuel or even as explosives. While we do not yet possess the means to extract this resource, we should seriously consider establishing control over the system for future exploration. Okay.
Construction complete.
But I think we're immune to the full effects of the intoxicating mist. If we can get the ship's engine online, we can launch a ship and send it back home for study. This will take time, but an elaborate pharmaceutical laboratory may provide us useful biochemical augmentation to our Empire soldiers. Diagnostics and make repairs, or bring the reactor online now. Okay. Run diagnostics and make repairs. We foolishly thought we were immune to the mists, but our engineers have experienced a state of rapturous bliss. They dance in the ship's corridors, singing atonally. We will need to clear the atmosphere and capture our engineers before we can launch the ship. This delay will cost us time. Capture the blissed out engineers. Gentle one is uninhabited, indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. The surface is lit with tall stones that carved from some mineral not native to the planet. Evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. The monolith's flowing lines definitely chart the history so fantastical it must surely be a fictional. Surely. Imagine for the archives.
System survey complete.
During its survey of Delcor 5, the SCS Daltas discovered several exotic gases previously unknown to us. These gases have a variety of different uses, particularly in the operation of advanced energy-based weaponry and force fields. Some of the gases can also be used as starship fuel or even as recreational drugs. While we do not yet possess the means to extract this resource, we should seriously consider establishing control over the system for future exploitation. Campaign to elect a new Reverend is underway. Okay.
Construction complete.
This asteroid appears to have served as a lawless port for the various criminal organisations that are active in the territory of the First League. Smugglers, pirates, mercenaries and other lowlifes from every League member species gathered here to offload illicit cargo. Broken deals or just relaxed in one of the asteroid's many cantinas. Curious.
Situation log updated. Research complete.
Okay, what we got? Artificial workforce. These artificial work units are perfect for menial low labour tasks. They are hard working and capable of following simple verbal instructions, but should not be expected to climb stairs.
System survey complete.
Okay.
Research complete.
Blue laser, basic combat roles, FT inhibitors, chemical plants. Aside from obvious safety concerns, the artificial creation of volatile motes is an extremely delicate and complicated process that requires highly specialized equipment. Okay.
Special project complete.
Our archaeologists have successfully excavated the several starship holes on the surface of Taramada 3A, relics from the massive space battle that took place in this system 2 million years ago. The forces involved were the Second and Third Fleets of the First League Grand Navy, fighting to contain an incursion by the combined fleets of the Rekim, a nomadic warrior species from the galactic rim. What began as a minor skirmish quickly escalated into a running fleet battle involving hundreds of ships on both sides. It is impossible to tell which side won. Interesting find.
System survey complete.
According to a report from the crew of the SCSD project, their mission was a failure. Science officer Pocket Elegy took manual control of the probe sent to retrieve a sample from the cluster, resulting in a collision between the drone and a mineral cluster that, while wild, resulted in the mineral cluster breaking apart completely. The crew is careful to note that the experience has left Science officer Pocket somewhat shaken, and the mineral shards could still be of some value. A new faction has recently regained traction in the internal political landscape of the Scyldari Confederacy. They call themselves the Union of Pious Traditionalists. Their members support spiritual and conservative values. A disgruntled faction can be a source of trouble, but one that proves the government actions could prove useful. Okay.
Construction complete. System survey complete.
The Arclor mission to asteroid GF53Q38 has revealed much about the criminal underworld active throughout the First League 2 million years ago. As member nations opened borders to one another, crime flourished alongside trade, smuggling, and piracy appears to have been serious problems that occupied a large portion of the sizable League fleet. Interesting find. Investigators found a hidden factory on Hector Prime. The building in state decay tells of an old civilization, one that excelled at constructive things that stood the test of time. A population would each be able to put the facility to add to the colony's production output. Okay.
System survey complete. Research complete.
We have liftoff. Though dangerous, the alien ships in charge of Cape Mist could augment the effectiveness and loyalty of our Empire's soldiers. However, the question remains, should we subject our own soldiers to the hazardous substance, or should we say no and learn from their tragic mistakes? For the sake they're dangerous, there are some secrets we were not meant to know. Okay, how are we doing? Vitality boosters, where body foul science intervenes.
Construct.
No reports of any problems have been issued from the odd factory on Hector Prime. It seems like the colony will maintain the projected production estimates. New faction has been recently gained traction in the internal political landscape of the Scyldari Confederacy. They call themselves the Internal Development Group. Their members lobby for a national focus on financial growth and stability through peaceful means. Okay. The vault is a tomb for hopeful immortals. Science officer Mickey Gia asserts that the huge blocks of the temporary code found in the databanks are neuroimages, digitized brain scans. Doubtless the aliens of New Seconds considered this their only shot at any kind of survival, following whatever calamity befell their planet. They did not have the means to resurrect themselves, but banked on the impossibly small hope that eventually someone else would have those means. Okay, download the neuro patterns for safekeeping.
Construction complete. The ice, the vast frozen regions of Chasm 3 were once seas, spread atop an abundance of deep volcanic canyons. Though the environment is no longer capable of supporting life, we have detected the ruins of ancient submarine settlements in icebound trenches beneath, close to the planet's surface. Okay. System survey complete.
Okay. So I'm going to leave it there. This has been Vane doing Let's Play Stellaris. If you like what you're seeing here, be sure to like, subscribe, share and comment. Please consider sponsoring me on Patreon, and until next time, goodbye.